What can I say except you're welcome. Welcome to NPR Quarterly. For those of y'all don't know what that is, that's Madden Prime Rebellion Quarterly, folks, which means I'm going to be doing this once every 4 weeks. 4 weeks for you to shine. So get your game on. Step it up so you might get on these wonderful lists of the things we're going to be talking about today. I got notes because, like I said, this is the first time. It's going to get better every time. Shout out to all y'all who listened in. This is brought to you by the home of original sports perspective. From our couch to yours, the Couch Rider Report podcast. When you get a chance to chime in, we got a few guys that are great at podcasting. They love talking NBA. They love talking NFL. And we actually have a commissioner that is on the team of podcasters in Justin Lowry. So shout out to you. Shout out to all the commissioners. I'm glad you guys came over from Reloaded to help make this thing happen. So I appreciate everybody who came over and actually is active in the games. Those who aren't active, get your life together and figure out what you're going to do for this league, because this is taking over by storm. We're probably going to be having t-shirts and everything else, and we're getting teams together for, Madden 18 when it comes out. So y'all just get ready. Then we'll be picking the teams and all that stuff. But more on that to come tonight. I didn't want to talk about that tonight. I want to talk about a couple of things. One, the Bum Juice Bowl. Secondly, I want to talk about who is H. We'll get into actually who H is in just a minute. The cream of the crop, and then the sticky stuff at the bottom of the barrel. We're going to have two lists talking about the great teams and then the not so great teams. Cream of the crop, sticky stuff at the bottom of the barrel. Then we're going to have the offensive player of the week, offensive player of the quarter honors, and then the defensive player of the quarter honors. So with that said, let's begin. The Bum Juice Bowl. I can tell you how this started. For those of you who are not following the Facebook feed, so we have a policy on respect, and this might have gotten a little out of line, but for entertainment purposes, it's pretty darn funny. So there was a scheduling issue with a couple of gentlemen in our league, and one of them figured, hey, this guy's about 15 minutes late, I want the forced W. This caused a whole huge issue, but it's good for the league because it was entertainment. As long as you guys keep it respectful from here on out. One of them got called Bum Juice, and then of course he ended up getting this butt kicked because he was talking too much trash. So I need you to go ahead and back it up the next time y'all get down as far as the Bills and the Jets. They were talking so much trash, so I'm going to destroy this cat. I'm going to own you and do all these different things for that. I wish I had the feed up to tell you all the nasty trash talking was going on. I'm trying to tell you, hey guys, respect. They going at it. I can't wait to get to this kid, man. I'm going to do you this and that. It ended up being pretty bad. It was a lopsided victory. The Bills, 45. The Jets, 7. Whew. Moment of silence for her. Amen. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, what I wanted to tell you guys was, hey, I'm all about trash talk. It's cool, but just make sure it's respectful. The inbounds, try to avoid those on the page. You can do other things. You can find different ways to use your vocabulary instead of insulting your intelligence in this league. We can do that better. We can trash talk better. We can belittle better than anybody by using our minds, folks. Get in their head and then get on them sticks and get them, folks. Let it talk on the actual screen. Let it talk on the sticks. And then get them on Facebook with a couple videos after. Show everybody what you did to that person. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to see in this league. Let's move forward, people. Who is H? Who is Alfonso Hernandez? I ask you this because I traded the dude Joe Flacco thinking, he got a bum deal. I got a good center out of this. We're going to be straight, right? Why is this dude 4-0 with Joe Flacco? With Joe Flacco, let me pull up these stats right quick. This dude is balling out with a guy who I don't really consider to be elite. I mean, and I'll tell you straight up, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. I love my Ravens. I just don't like Joe. I mean, what you want me to say? So I traded the dude away thinking, yeah, whatever, he's not worth that much anyway. The boy is 33 of 42 passes for 810 yards and 7 touchdowns. 7 touchdowns with this beast of Joe Flacco, apparently. I mean, yes, he had 97 throw power, but his accuracies were completely off. We are dealing with a monster here with Mr. Hernandez. Y'all better be on the lookout because, I mean, the boy got skills. I invited him just because he sent me an invite on Xbox. So checked out his character. I mean, yeah, sometimes he's a little mouthy, he says some things off kilter, whatever, and complains a little bit. But H is the real deal. Y'all better watch out. He slaughtered the Bills the other day. It was a nasty, nasty win. I mean, not the Bills. He slaughtered the Bears. The Bears. So he's roasting folks, and he got Kenny Golladay, some rookie who's doing this thing, and he also has Gerard Davis with 4 interceptions. Be on the lookout. People talk. You might be going down, H. You might be going down. People gonna figure out your gameplay. They don't know you yet, but they will, and they will talk. So just get ready for it, because it's coming. Somebody is going to get your number. You ain't gonna be undefeated forever. Speaking of the undefeated and the cream of the crop, this is the next segment of cream of the crop and sticky stuff at the bottom of the barrel. Now, you know if you're the creme de la creme, means you are one of the top teams out here, and you either lost one game or you've lost no games in order to make this list. This is the best that NPR has to offer. And I'll start off with the number 10 team in the league. You might be hot when you hear this because you might think you're better than you really is. But I'm looking at facts. I'm looking at what your gameplay is, what your level is from my experience with you, and of course what you have done against other players in this league. Here we go. Starting off with, can I get that drum roll, please? Drum roll. Okay, thank you. The Pats. Aaron Hines. I got to see more of you. I got to see more of what you're capable of before I move you up a little higher on this list. I see you doing your thing at 3-1. But can you bring it up and actually beat out the Bills for that spot? For that home field advantage in the playoffs? Moving on. Now this one I think I rated a little bit low, but I'll tell you why a little bit later on, because I believe something else here. I believe something else is going on. We got the Bills. The Bills at number 9. Nick, you destroyed me. Destroyed me on the ground. But then you took an L. So I'm putting you at number 9. Sorry, buddy. I think people are going to figure out that ground game and figure out, okay, this is how you stop Nick. And then you're going to have to be forced to pass. And I don't know what's going to happen, buddy. We'll see. Next person I got, I actually beat this person once upon a time. But I think he stepped his game up a lot. So much love to the Saints. Treston Davis. Way to go, buddy. You made it on the top 10. Proud of you. Proud of you. Real proud. At number 7, we have Timothy Allen. Not Mr. Tool Time. I'm talking about Timothy Allen here for our league. This guy's got the Falcons, and he is balling out with the Falcons, people. Please believe it. Number 6. I think this guy has the potential to take it all the way. Devontae Green with them 49ers. Y'all do not understand what this man can do with a tight end when he puts his mind to it. He was lethal in Reloaded, and I'm glad we brought him over to Rebellion because of the things that he can do in this league. Y'all get ready. It's coming. This man will destroy you one way or another. He will beat you with a 75 overall team, even though you might have a 90. Just saying. He did it in the other league against some other commissioner whose name we won't mention because we moved on. Anywho, number 5. Here's another tough competitor who had he had the Panthers in another league. And he was deadly with them because he was able to use his big body receivers. I think he still has some big body receivers that he moved over. And that is Marcus Jarrett. Hopefully I said the name right. If I didn't, correct me, and I'll make sure I write that down for the next podcast or something, or just file 13 because, whatever. The Steelers are a nasty team to deal with already. The last thing we need is somebody who is deadly like Jermaine with them. He's good with drags. He will drag you up, folks. I'm telling you, y'all better watch out. Y'all get mad because I'm exposing game plans. Nah, I know y'all got more than just that one little thing. I'm just telling you what I see. So definitely bring it to the table when you see Jermaine come at you. The next person, Doug Pike, Bengals. I don't know much about them Bengals, but what I do know right now is that they 4-0. Living nice, up high, on top. Almost. Because they're number 3, folks. But good on you, Doug, with them Bengals. Then, the questionable America's team. Yes, I said questionable because, I mean, y'all ain't did nothing since 1996 as far as the playoffs. I mean, you won one game since then. But in this league, it don't matter. Rodriguez, you balling out. You just won the Super Bowl in a different league. Congratulations on that. Can you at least give our guys a little bit of a chance here before you run all over them with one of the best running backs in football? I mean, it's terrible. I mean, we probably going to end up crying after every game after dealing with you, man. I'm going to step my game up. I'm bringing them Cowboys down. Believe that. Let's go. Anyway, kudos to you at number 2 right now. And number 1, like I said, anybody who does it with Joe Flacco deserves to be at the top of the charts. So give some love. When you see Hernandez on the chat, give him some love. Because this dude came in our league, he didn't know what any of our skill types were. And he comes in, takes a trash quarterback. I'm sorry, Joe Flacco is trash. I don't care what y'all say. Takes a trash quarterback and absolutely balls out. Has a good completion percentage. Throws up 8 touchdowns in his first couple of games. He threw 7 with Matt Stafford. He benched Matt Stafford for Joe Flacco and comes in and balls out like that. This guy deserves the top spot. Now, for the moment y'all been waiting for. I know y'all been waiting for all podcasts on to see who I'm going to call trash. Who I'm going to call out, call to the front like we in church. All right, folks. We done the cream of the crop. It's time for the sticky stuff at the bottom of the barrel. For those of y'all that saw the Facebook Live, sorry about the cursing, whatever. I try not to do that, you know, I'm a decent Christian, whatever. Anywho, let's go ahead and get to the sticky stuff at the bottom of the barrel. These teams, they need some help. They need to go ahead and get on the bus with DZ, go to church on Sunday, pray it out, that they can get their life together and get their team out the gutter. These teams are absolutely terrible, horrendous. And hopefully they got something in mind. Maybe they go to some YouTube videos, get their life together in that manner. Hopefully they can bring something to the table to make them respectable again. Number 10. I can't believe this guy even made the list. There was, I say about 8, 9 years ago, this guy was destroying everybody in Madden when it came to little tournaments and everything. I mean, Arody Cruz. Dude, you in the Houston Texans need to get yourself together. Get it together, bro. I know you can do this. I've seen you play. You game plan people better than anybody. At the line of scrimmage, I mean, he's basically Peyton Manning. I mean, I'm bluffing him. I'm hyping him up or whatever, but it is what it is. You at the bottom of the list with 10, basically you at number 10 right now. So you are not as terrible as these next people I'm about to call out, but you pretty bad right now. It's looking sad. Let me look at your record right now. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Get it together. Get your life together. Or as my whole girl at work say, get your life. Anyway, number 9, the Raiders. Zach, it was a good game the other day. It was also a good game for me. It wasn't so much for you. I'm sorry I had to go ahead and do that or whatever. I just felt that there was opportunities there I had to exploit and take advantage of on the ground and in the air. And hopefully I get like player of the week because I mean I felt like I blew it up. A pat on the back to me. But you at number 9 because of that performance right there. You my fellow commish or whatever, don't be too tough on me when I submit a trade up. But it is what it is. You took a spanking the other day. Hopefully you can turn it around. Get your life. Number 8. I talked about this in the Facebook Live. D.Z. Brown. Darius Brown. Look at me. Look close. Come here. get your life. I need you to get off the deacon bench just for a couple minutes. And yes, much respect to the Lord, but I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get on the YouTube videos, figure out what you need to do, get some coaching, talk to Zach, see if you can get your life together and come back strong. Because I know what you're capable of in this league. And 1 and 2 with one of the most explosive backs in football does not explain yourself. Get your life. Next is the Bears. The Bears. Another commissioner. Justin, look at me, dog. Get your life. Get your life. Let me look at this record right quick. Just oh my gosh. Let me go over here to this NFC North. You at the bottom, bro. You at the bottom. You know what they say? Start from the bottom. I mean, and you still there. 1 and 3. I'm gonna need you to stick back to the ground game. Ooh, it's hot in here, man. We in this garage. Woo. I'm sweating. This ain't no studio. This ain't no NFL studio. This is a garage, folks. All the stuff behind you is just tricks. I'm hot. I'm telling you, it's just blazing hot up in here, man. It's like 110 degrees. I finished mowing the grass today. Woo. It's hot. Anyway, moving on. Number 6. The 6th worst team in the league goes to somebody of the AFC South. The Tennessee Titans. Tennessee. Mr. McGuff. Somebody done took a bite out of your butt. Bite of crime, boy. Get it together. Get your life. Let's move on down to number 5. Keeping it live at number 5. Well, not on this list. It's the Seahawks. It's my main man, T. Will. T. Will, I've been beating your butt since, 2006? When we been playing Madden and you still ain't got it together? I need you to go get a book, a tutorial, something. Go pay somebody, get some lessons. Get your life together, bro. Get your life. Because right now you looking like trash. Backwater trash. Over here in the West with the 0 and 3. You goose-egging it up, bro? Bro, you was goose-egging it in the other league. Come over here and do something a little bit different. Switch your game up. Get your stuff together. You got a better team than you had the last 2 times. I believe the Seahawks have a decent defense, a stellar defense actually. Some solid receivers. One of them with this guy's last name, my cousin, and Mr. Lockett over there, but he ain't the other Lockett that's on the Ravens right now. I got Cameron, got my son doing it big, but you can still do something over there, bro. Get out the bottom, get that goose egg, and send it elsewhere, bro. I need you to have a win by the next quarter. Let go. That's your feedback, bro. Anyway, moving on to number 4. First, I had a mix-up here because I looked up some extra stats, so I thought I was going to put one team there, but because of the inactiveness of an individual, I got to put him here. Karad, can you play some games, please? You at number 4 simply because you weren't as active and you've been getting beat. I'm going to need you to play these games so we can actually legitimately put you on the bottom of this list. Because you're losing legitimately. However, I do know you have some good run game skills, so I'd like to see that show up. You are number 4 on this list. Get your life and actually go pick up the stick and play and stop putting it on auto. All right. Well, this is the Bum Juice Bowl loser for number 3 is Jermaine Utter. Bruh, you gonna talk it, you gotta back it up. You got to bring it if you're gonna be yapping, bro. I need you to go ahead and do a little bit of this, a little bit less of this, excuse me. Go ahead and just take that down and a little bit more of this. Get up on them sticks, get your life, pull it out, and get up out of this list here of the sticky stuff at the bottom of the barrel. Anyway, number 2, the 2nd worst team in NPR. Let me get that drum roll. Can I get a drum roll in? No? Yeah? Okay. Giants. Gabe Brewer. Gabe, I don't know you. Hopefully, we get to know each other. Figure out, hey, we'll sit down and have a chat. Talk about sports. You come and check out the website, be on the podcast, whatever. Establish rapport, good stuff. But I'm still going to talk trash. You're going to get yours right here too. Okay, you are number 2 in this league. Let's go ahead and take a look at your record, young man. In the East, you all back of the bus. You back of the bus, buddy. 0-3. Your division is trash, other than the Cowboys, because ain't nobody else got a win. They only got 1 win in this division. Washington got 1, Philly got 1, and then Dallas got 4. Well, I know who's making the playoffs in that division. No problem. They're gonna lock it down by probably like week 7. Y'all keep losing. Moment of silence for Gabe, people. Amen. Moving on. The worst team in NPR. And yes, it's actually supposed to be NPR because I wanted to sound like NPR. Whatever. The worst team in NPR for this quarter. None other than Justin Barnett. Bro, I'm going to throw this stat out there. I'm going to need you to take a look at this. I'm going to need you to write this stat on a piece of paper, put it underneath a pillow, think about it, sleep on it, and get your life together. You ready for this? With Alex Smith, you have thrown 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. And 14 interceptions, bro. 14 INTs. Get your life. Because that's terrible. That is subpar. If I brought that type of performance to work, I'd be out of a job right now. Heck, Alex Smith would probably be out of a job right now. Heck, the coach would probably be out of a job right now. Brett, get your life. What are you doing? 14 interceptions? And only 3 picks? Only 3 touchdowns? Sad. Sad, sad, sad. I'm gonna shed a tear for you, dog. Well, there it is, folks. You got the creme de la creme, and you got stick stuff at the bottom of the barrel. What you want me to say? Creme de la creme, y'all keep fighting. We'll figure out who's going to be the top dog next quarter by week 8. And then end of week 8, going into week 9, we'll have another one of these. But of course, there's the good stuff. Here's the awards, people. Now that we've talked about the creme de la creme and the sticky stuff at the bottom of the barrel. Barrel, people, get your life together. Moving on to the offensive and defensive players of the quarter. Offensive player of the quarter belongs to none other than, you ever gonna get this drum roll right? Come on, y'all in the back, y'all ain't doing nothing but sipping tea and eating chips and stuff. Can I get a drum roll? Okay, appreciate it. Thank you. All right, now we got our drum roll. Offensive player of the quarter belongs to Rodriguez Malone. With Ezekiel Elliott, people, this dude has ran, he's touched it 107 times for 939 yards and 8 touchdowns through 4 games. That's kind of beastly. That is extremely beast, folks. Y'all give some love to Rodriguez because he is running his butt off. He was doing it with Darius Jackson before when he was in another league, but now he's doing it all over again with even a better running back. So y'all better watch out, better figure out how to actually stop this guy's run. 3-4. Just saying. So y'all better figure that out. The next guy, defensive player of the quarter, belongs to, that's right, y'all better get that drum roll. Marcus Garrett. He had Big Beasley, people. Vic been doing some things. Let me see, he's at the top of the sack list right now. 8 sacks and a forced fumble. I got to give it to him. There were some honorable mentions, a couple of people who had good picks. Calais Campbell, he had 7 sacks, and then I think our interception leader, deserves some love with Jalen Smith. You got to appreciate that there. And then Gerard Davis, like I said, with H, has been balling out with those 4 picks. And then Mike Adams, there's pretty much a 4-way tie right now. Don't sleep on these people who are at the bottom here as far as Mike Adams and Klein. Like I said, it's a 4-way tie as far as those interception leaders. Hopefully, y'all rise to the top of the list. And like I said, I'll have a different way of looking at the stats, and we will come up with another defensive player and offensive player of the quarter at the end of week 8. So y'all keep balling out, playing these games, trying to get these awards. I'm not going to penalize you for doing your thing and balling out. I'm not doing that. The guy's open, the guy's open. Do your thing. I ain't mad at you. Now, let's talk about these sleepers, people. Excuse me. Sleepers. Now that we've talked about the offensive player and defensive player of the quarter. These are the teams that you better not go to sleep on, because they will wake up and they will wreak havoc on this league. I'll start off with the obvious. The Bills. Like I said, I played the Bills, and it was probably about the nastiest run game I've ever come across. And maybe it was shady, maybe it was the offensive line, I'm not sure, but there was holes through my entire defense. I'm not sure if it was because I had a bunch of rookies on the line who just did not have a decent pursuit or any type of run stuffing, but I was getting run all over. I don't think I ever given up that many touchdowns in one game. It was 5 touchdowns and it was a disconnect, and I was just like, you know what? Well, my son logged me off is what happened. Yes, I have an excuse. My son decided to log in on his Xbox. Third world problems. Yes, we got 2 Xboxes in the house. He decided to log on his Xbox and mess up my game. So it actually just completely shut me down. I was probably down by like 6 or 7. I can't remember. But I was so frustrated. I felt like I owed the Bills that W, because he was having a game of his life, and for me to go mess that up and us have to try to go send points or work each other, mess up each other's schedule and stuff like that. The Bills deserved that win because he got it outright, because he beat me on the ground to a pulp. So good on you, Nick. I appreciate the game. It was awesome. I'll take my 2-2 record right now. I'm middle of the pack. I'll figure it out. See you guys in the playoffs for sure. The next sleeper that I want to talk about is the 49ers. This is a former champ from another league. And I believe that the 49ers, Devontae Green, is somebody you cannot go to sleep on. Because like I said, nobody has used a tight end the way this guy has used his tight end in other leagues. I think he knows that you know exactly what he's going to do. It's just trying to stop him is pretty hard. The guy will rack up the receptions on one player in the game, and even if you shut him down, he's going to the ground. He's doing his thing on defense. He's very impressive. He knows how to do things with lower level players and get those guys' skills up pretty quickly. So watch out for Mr. Devontae Green. The boy is balling. Our next one is the Texans. I talked to you about this guy earlier. Cruz is a force to be reckoned with. Y'all better be on the lookout, because once he gets rolling, you best believe you better be game planning every time you get a chance. Anytime you see GOTW, you might want to be watching, because those are going to be streamed. They should be streamed. You better be streaming. You better be streaming, because if you don't, I'm pretty sure our commissioner of discipline is going to come after you, whether it be myself or Jason. They want to see those games. They want to see those post-game interviews or some type of little report to say, hey, what happened? Give me some highlights. Let me get something that I can put up here on this particular show. I think I'll put at least one clip up, because that's the only one I see. And then there is the final sleeper. Green Bay. Green Bay. And I say that because Zach is deadly with the hurry-up offense. And if you look at our rules, we are allowed to run hurry-up 3 times a game, and if it's under 2 minutes in the second quarter and the fourth quarter. That is all Zach will need to destroy you. Be on the lookout. This dude does ball out. He's got Aaron Rodgers, so, he's going to tear some people apart. I'm sorry I exposed you, Zach, for what you are. But you're a baller, and we can't ignore that in this league. I got to call it out. So with that said, people, that is the end of NPR Quarterly for weeks 1 through 4. I hope y'all had a good time today. Hope there was some trash talk, maybe a little bit of anger. Hopefully I hit the affected domain. Y'all get a little upset with me, whatever. I want to hear the comments. I want to hear the likes. Subscribe to the Couch Ride Report podcast, and we'll get you on the show. We'll talk some trash about football, whatever, NBA, you name it, it's whatever. This is original sports perspective. This is yours. This is